Is India positioning itself near one of Asia's most critical maritime choke points as competition with China intensifies? New infrastructure plans focus on sea lanes through which a large share of China's imported energy supplies transit. India's multi-billion-dollar Great Nicobar project aims to expand military, logistics, and surveillance capabilities in the eastern Indian Ocean. The island's location could strengthen India's ability to monitor commercial and military traffic moving through nearby waterways. Its proximity to the Strait of Malacca may provide India with improved awareness of Chinese naval deployments entering the Indian Ocean. Great Nicobar is rapidly emerging as one of India's most strategically significant assets in the Indo-Pacific region. The island sits near the western approaches to the Strait of Malacca, one of the world's most important maritime trade corridors. Nearly one-third of global trade and a major share of seaborne oil shipments reportedly pass through the Strait of Malacca. India's $11 billion Great Nicobar project has been compared by some analysts to Iran's Hormuz strategy, according to Al Jazeera. The Indian government in 2021 approved the project to transform Great Nicobar into an economic and strategic hub. Plans include a transshipment port, a dual-use civil-military airport, a power plant, and an entirely new township. New Delhi has increasingly presented the project as essential to India's long-term economic and national security objectives. Around 80% of China's crude oil imports are estimated to transit through the Strait of Malacca before reaching Chinese ports. The waterway also carries a substantial portion of China's trade flows with markets across Asia, Europe, and beyond. Analysts said the island's location provides India with a valuable vantage point over key regional shipping lanes. Experts said Great Nicobar could significantly improve India's ability to monitor traffic moving through Malacca in real time. Analysts argued the island may provide earlier warning of Chinese military deployments and commercial shipping movements. The project could also expand the strategic reach and operational flexibility of Indian forces in the eastern Indian Ocean. The ongoing Hormuz crisis has renewed debate about the geopolitical importance of strategic maritime choke points worldwide. Some strategists argued Great Nicobar could provide New Delhi with a degree of similar geopolitical leverage in the future. However, a former Indian Navy vice chief told Al Jazeera that any attempt to block the Malacca Strait was unrealistic. Shekhar Sinha said, and I quote, "The Hormuz Strait belongs to Iran and Oman. Likewise, the Malacca Strait belongs to Indonesia. The passage goes through Indonesia. And the peace in these waters is equally important to India's economy in the first place. Look at the US. If that big a navy cannot keep an airtight naval blockade of a narrow waterway, how can an Indian navy block the vast Indian Ocean?" Unquote. However, critics warned the project could affect forests, tribal lands, and environmentally sensitive areas on the island. Environmental groups argued the scale of the proposed development could permanently alter Great Nicobar's fragile ecosystem.